All right, bro. Look, I'm about to put you onto some immaculate sauce. Like this is some crazy sauce. There's also some simple sauce. Here's why I'm saying that. You see, a lot of people are controlling and they don't want to admit it. But sometimes you just gotta admit it. Because here's how you can actually get some power inside that. Inside of your life, you cannot control everything. That's just facts. But you can control certain shit. So if you just accept that you are controlling, then guess what? You could just learn what to control and then become so fucking good at that shit. Like this is on several different levels. Like what made me really tap into this like fully was when I started peeping like damn, I was an Alpha Draconian before. Now some of y'all may not know what the fuck that is. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much I understood that I had a dark side. Let's just put it like that, okay? So with that being said, right, I understood that I understood that like I was comfortable with that dark side too, you know, and I actually learned how to like unify it like with the light and stuff like that. But something I noticed with that is that that part of myself like really wants to control shit. You know what I'm saying? And those types of beings like having control over a lot of things. And the thing is, because they're like that, right? They weren't just like, oh, I'm not gonna be controlling. Nah, they these motherfuckers learned what they can and cannot control, and they became very good at certain shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, though, that don't mean you know, cause a lot of aftercorners are like evil as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like even though I done some dark scenes, like I'm not on no evil shit right now. You know what I'm saying? I learned how to unify the light and the dark, cause you learn about in the sixth dimension how you unify light and darkness, because the 5D is just like pure light type shit. The 4D is fighting between light and dark and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And don't take these terms 4D and 5D too seriously, because like you can interpret 5D and 4D and 6D in so many different ways. And it's like, I'm gonna make a PowerPoint one day when I have like all the different freaking understandings. But there's certain stuff that I'm still understanding, and it's a whole bunch of shit. Either way, though, when it comes to this controlling shit, right? Even even in relationships, right? You see, let me give you guys some shit from my life that's like that kind of surprised me when this shit first happened. So there was somebody who was trying to like get with me, right? And I was like, oh no, you don't want me. I'm too controlling, and you couldn't be how you are right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to. I'd have to like I didn't want to be with that kind of person. Like, there's nothing wrong with them. It's just that I want to be with a certain kind of person. You know what I'm saying? And if I were to get with that person, I'd have to literally control their life and make them become this certain person. I said, nah, you don't want that. I'm controlling this fuck. I just said, like, yo, I'm controlling this fuck. You don't want that shit. And they were like, man, so well. Like, pretty much, it's like they like me more after saying that. That was the weirdest shit to me at first. But I understand it. Like, it's weird psychology shit, but I actually kind of understand it, you know? But, either way, though, like you see how like because normally right like if you're actually because like people because me since I learned what I can and cannot control, I'm not about to try to control a female. Like I'm not gonna like I've tried to control people without even knowing it several times in the past, like in this life and in other lives. You know what I'm saying? And it's like from what I've seen, I mean I ain't gonna lie, it was easier in other lives because like one has more abilities and all this other stuff, and you know what I'm saying, and more willingness to do certain stuff. But my whole entire point is like I've noticed that like controlling people like that's not it. Like just control yourself. Just control yourself. Because the thing is, if you control yourself, because you control, bro, there is, you're not in full control of yourself. If you're in full control of yourself, how the fuck do you do shit that you don't like doing? Like, oh my god, I can't believe I did that shit. Who the fuck did that? Like, really think about that shit. Who the fuck did that? Who the fuck did that? Like, you be saying, oh, that's just a part of my personality. Like, you gotta really think about something, my nigga. The person who wants to be this way, and the person who wants to be that way, they're not the same person. Like this person has a whole different ideology. The one who doesn't want to get better and stuff like that has a whole ideology for it. Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, I can't get better. Oh, I'm good enough now. The one who wants to get better is saying shit like, "Oh yeah, I'm great now, but I know what I could become. Oh yeah, I know my potential. I'm gonna like." The whole belief system is different. The whole way of acting, the whole way of like, literally the whole way of thinking, feeling, and acting is different. Your personality is your way of expressing yourself. You know what I'm saying? You express yourself through your thoughts, emotions, and your actions. Like, so if you're expressing completely different thoughts, emotions, and actions, who the fuck is that? You call both of those you. You call the person who don't want to do better and the person who do want to do better you sometimes. Like, how are they both you? You better pick a side. And the thing is, they're either both you or none of you. And I ain't go. And, here's what I mean when I say that they're both you and also they're not you. You are not the personality. You know what I'm saying? Like what happened is you have to decide like which one you're gonna. If your name is Bob, right? Which one is Bob? Is Bob the good one or the bad one? You know what I'm saying? Now the thing is, you go beyond Bob, so you have to stop seeing yourself as Bob. Here's why I'm saying that, because then you start understanding where this intelligence has actually come from. Because you become the observer of the intelligence. And if you're observing an intelligence, right, that means that it's like none of these are you. Like, you know what I'm saying? But also they could both become you because you could be the source of both intelligences. However, Bob is not the source. And I know that may be confusing to understand, but my whole entire point is most people can't even control themselves and stop doing this shit that they say is bad for them that they want to stop doing. And they can't stop that because they haven't realized something. They haven't realized how to control themselves. And it be these kinds of people who try to control everybody else to make them conform to their way of being the whole entire time. They just need to transform themselves. So if you accept, holy shit, I'm kind of controlling. Holy shit. Okay, that's cool. What can you control then? You can control yourself. And when it comes to controlling other people, right? With people, you really just influence people. You know what I'm saying? You can't really control anyone, but you can influence them, and then that's how they may bend to their will. But you're not controlling them; you're just influence. Oh, hold up. My fault. I had to text my boy back. But yeah, you're just influencing them. Like you're not really controlling them because they're choosing to do that shit. You just said, "Yo, bro, do this." And they said, okay, fine, I'll do it. But they're still choosing to do it just based off of your will. So you could definitely influence people, but you can't really control anybody besides yourself. And I mean, you could learn how to, you know, manipulate certain cosmic forces too. But you don't even fully control those in a sense. Because even when you become, for the ones who understand the whole source stuff, right? Because in my head, I would imagine that someone I would imagine that somebody who sees a video about being controlling may not even be fully aware of the spiritual shit, but for the ones that are, right? Even when you become source, right? Source is an impersonal being. Like it doesn't control things. It just manifests in a certain way that is completely divine. And as it manifests, certain parts of it become conscious and do certain things, but it's like for an example, right? Me as an Octorian archangel, when I would make realities, right? We would make them like of a very specific way and according to very specific laws and stuff like that, right? But we're still conscious beings doing this. But it's like even though like we're like conscious doing it, it's also like it's weird because like we're already gonna do that anyways. It's like we're just programmed to do that. And we're just being aware of ourselves. We're just aware of our programming and we're just carrying out the program, but we're conscious of it. Like some people carry out programs unconsciously. We just carry out the program consciously. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that type shit. I like how I said that. Dab. Dab. Nah, but on some real shit though. With that being said, hold on, what I oh yeah, so source, like at the top of when source is just like when you just like when you're a source, that's like you're just incomplete, like nothingness, everythingness, like you don't control anything, you know? So you could think that, oh, when I become source, I control everything. No, 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 no. You just understand how things manifest more. You can influence them. Like for example, let's say that you see a math equation, right? And you see that 2 + 2 = 4, right? Now, if you don't know how to do math, right? Someone could say, yo, bro, how do you get that 4 to become 8 with multiplication? You know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, I have no fucking idea. Therefore, you can't participate inside that thing. But you say, nigga, I just use times two. You know what I'm saying? Bam, now you could do that thing. So it's like when you know certain laws and how they operate, right? You could do more things inside of your life. It's pretty much just it's like that. You see what I'm saying? Like if you never play, like if it's a video game, right? If you never played the game before, you don't know the controls, right? It's gonna be hard to play the game. Once you know how to play the game, you could do more shit inside the game. However, if the game does not allow you to, let's say, do like a fucking, let's say the game does not allow you to fucking shoot lasers out your eyes, no matter what type of hack or something you get, right? You could never shoot. You're never gonna be able to do that shit. You see what I'm saying? So it's like when you learn the laws of certain things, you could do more shit. But you can't just break the fucking rules and shoot fucking lasers out your goddamn eyes. That's not in the game at all, no matter what the fuck you do. You see what I'm trying to say? So with that being said, learn how to play the game. Learn how to play the game and control what the fuck you can't control. You know what I'm saying? And then just leave the rest up to, to just how shit is. Like, just let the program carry yourself out and only do what you could do inside yourself to control yourself and create the best outcomes for yourself without having to control other people and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And even when you influence people, right? Because you got to understand that people are always influencing people. Like if you leave a comment on my video, it's gonna influence you. Me talking to you is influencing you right now. Like we always do that. So this is, are you conscious of it or not? This is, are you conscious of it or not? You see, it's not bad to influence people if you're doing it in a positive manner. Like, here's what if you're doing it for like, what I mean, I don't mean like, because a positive manner could be like, hey, kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? What I mean is like, no, like you're trying to influence them to like evolve type shit. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to influence them to a point where they don't got to be influenced by you anymore type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like with me, right? When I do coaching and shit like that, right? My goal is to get you right. You know what I'm saying? It's not me now. So I could get you on point just like that. You know what I'm saying? If I get you on point just like that, you're not gonna need me no more. You know what I'm saying? Now sometimes you may have some new shit pop up, then you try to slide back, and I'll be like, okay, boo, I got you. But at a certain point, like I'm trying to get you to be good. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get you to be good. So yeah, if you're gonna, it's not too bad to learn like how people are influenced and all that other stuff if you're gonna use it for the positive shit. But like, don't do certain like for an example, I'm not about to fucking do Jedi mind tricks while fucking talking to y'all niggas trying to fucking be like, nigga, subscribe to my fucking channel. Like, I'm not about to be doing all that shit. Like, no, you really can't do that shit. I actually understand how it works too. I understand how certain hand gestures can literally trigger certain parts of your brain, then put you in certain states to where when I say certain words, you're gonna be more likely to do that shit. Literally, you know what I'm saying? So I understand that shit, but I'm not about to do all that shit. That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to do all that. I'm just gonna do the simple shit. You know what I'm saying? So like talking, like talking. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this video, bro. Except that part of you kind of actually is controlling. This is gonna go well with my video about how to properly like master the ego or whatever the fuck I call that shit. So yeah, with that being said, it's been your boy Dom from Domino Coaching Entertainment. For coaching, my links are down below. Discourse down below. Hold, I just peeped this shit, bro. It's November 19th, and right now it's this time. You know what I'm saying? Bro, November 19th, that is 1119. And then the time was 1119. Y'all niggas be thinking engine numbers not real stuff like that. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? For anyone who think that shit not real, fuck out of here, That shit real. But yeah, I'm gonna catch you guys. I love y'all. Peace.